We're going to take a look at a little tool that helps you manage Python dependencies in Glamorous Toolkit. So Glamorous Toolkit already allows you to use Python, but the problem is that when you have multiple projects with multiple Python dependencies, you run into trouble. So the PythonBridge that GT uses pipenv, which uses a Pipfile to specify the dependencies. So if we look up here on the right, this is the default Pipfile from the bridge that declares the dependencies that the bridge needs. But then I have two projects here which declare some additional dependencies and requirements. So this one needs the playwright package, this one needs the next step plist package. So currently there's no way to merge these pip files together, and my understanding is that there's really no way in the Python world or consideration of doing that. So what we have here is a CW pip file which models a pip file, and it has the ability to merge in other pip files. So the place where the PythonBridge actually creates that pip file and actually copies it from somewhere else, it's in this PB file platform, copy application to application. So we're adding this hack at the end here that takes the default pip file, deletes it, recreates it, and then merges in the default information from the bridge, as well as the information from any pip files it finds inside Iceberg repositories. So I'll try to restart the bridge here so that it recreates the pip file. This is probably not going to work because it was working before and I deleted some stuff, so the image may be in an inconsistent state, but we can see that down on the right here, it created this PythonBridge runtime folder, and then, yep, expected that to fail. And then if we look at the pip file that it created, we'll see that it is actually a combination of the default Flask request message pack, Flask's request message pack, as well as playwright and the next step plist. So now I'll reconfigure pipenv from the command line with pipenv -rm to remove the current configuration, and bash install _env.sh, which is the way the PythonBridge actually internally installs. I'm going to snip this part because it'll take a moment or two. And now we should be able to run Python that only requires the generic built-in stuff, and we should be able to run Python that requires one of those per project dependencies. So there's a proof of concept, but it's working for my needs, and it may work for yours too. By the way, this feature can be found in the Dynabook project on GitHub, and I'll post a link in the descriptions. Hope it helps, and take care.